Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I wanted to come and wish you a wonderful day, for it is the equinox, the official equinox today. And so it is the 23rd, 23. And so this morning I woke up with a great existential question. What am I doing here on this planet in this lifetime? Then Spirit reminds me that there is a great deal of wonderful things that are unfolding. And for me, when I cannot paint, I haven't been able to paint for months and months. It's like I feel like I'm losing my sense of self. But it will be coming. For we are bombarded with thoughts from the past. It is very much, we need to create more mental silence and clarity of mind so we can trust our mind. Our mind is very important. It is really what governs the whole process of our life. For there is a multi-dimensional shift, and so there is a need for alignment on many levels, many dimensions. It's like the whole universe is shifting, so it's like God is balancing the energy, and so we have to wait a little bit for the delays and the preparation. But everybody's fed up with the old ways on this planet. It is really it is unbearable. For on the astral plane, everything has been worked out. We go to the meeting, attend the meeting if you haven't done that. But on the astral planes, we're gathering with all the world server to see what we need to do in order to change this world. For a lot of work has been done on the astral plane. Now we need to make it physical, but on the physical level, we all agree that we need to do something, but the plan hasn't really, we haven't been able to unify as a unity of the light workers on the planet, on the physical plane, to decide what to do. A lot of people are like, okay, I'm ready to unite as long as I lead the pack, as long as my ideas dominates, and so it's like there is still ego that are coming into play, but. Eventually, we're all going to submit to the one that is all, that is guiding the process, and will let the will of God drive the process for the critical masses moving forward. And the project I have will definitely anchor a collective consciousness that will not be able to be questioned in relationship to its actions, and for it's already manifesting in the astral plane. Now we need to manifest the change on the physical plane. We have this 3D physical body that needs to align with the fourth dimension, mind, emotional, that eventually the spirit wants to lead us to this freedom on the upper planes. And the soul is working to balance it out. For we really need to rest as much as possible. Whenever our body needs to rest or we need to sleep, that means we really... it's going to be, we need that to integrate the new energies. For all those who reject the new energies, that will create depression, that was going to create violence, that's going to create accidents, it's going to create suicides in the population. For the earth will ascend, and regardless. So sometimes we may be affected by that, but those who reject the new energies will be affected more. And if we have discomfort that may be coming, it's just very temporary. And this is going to be we're not. It came here. We didn't come here to suffer. We came here to come into clarity and then move the program forwards. For dark and light are complementary. It is a choice to polarize towards the ego or towards the soul. So it's like, and right now the dark forces are really they're showing a unified front, but they are not as unified. They're completely in fear and in survival mode. So they're fighting each other for survival in relationship to the disclosure of the many crimes that were committed against humanity. It is inevitable. What's slowing down the process is that the Draco reptilians have created a lot of clones that they placed in position of powers, and so those clones are really slowing down the ascension process. Eventually, there's going to be military intervention. The military will come but it's a very delicate process. And when the authorization, they're siding on the side of light. I've been informed of that. And no dark forces can force anybody to do anything. They can coerce, they can seduce, but it is the choice of each soul to polarize into the negative world. And there is forgiveness can also be provided. So just choose what thoughts you choose to empower. If you have negative thoughts, just breathe and let them go. And if you have a very positive thought, just charge it with emotion in asking to receive that experience. Well, there are choices that are easy and choices that are really difficult to make. It's like every choice has consequences. for the observer of the day is really about the choices. It's moving towards the precipice. We're going to be forced to make those choices, and so just do not worry. Just follow your flow. The highest wisdom is the treasure island. To understand there is this treasure that is coming, and it's an inner treasure that will eventually realize that all of it is a treasure. The earth, the life is the treasure. It will come to a very different, very soon, a very different level of understanding. What we need to understand is the yang, the power of will, the power of divine will in action, the sovereign strength and divine authority to act upon it, to be the creator, the forces of heaven. What we need to do is chop up some wood. I mean, to get ready, to prepare ourselves very soon. I'm looking forward to find this, to be able to have the logistic, to have the space, to have all of that, for the project. It will be quite wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. And the outcome will be into the sea. It's going to be like leaps of faith and jumping into the ocean of consciousness. For no matter what we're looking at, it is a part of God. Realizing that you are the creature, and it's a part of you. So it's like from the impure to the pure. It's just that eventually we choose to look at something that is more enlightened, that's more pleasant to look at than to look at the bottom. There's a lot of bottom feeders as well, but eventually it's only you and God, and you create this reality together. It takes a while to decompose all of the subconscious creation and the bad habits that we have within our mind and so on. Right now I'm going in circle a little bit, getting ready for that. I'm watching some Netflix series that are very entertaining and educational in some sense. I find there's quite a lot of education in looking at the way the world is structured. There is in the power, in the governing structure, what we seek is administrative wisdom. Is to beings that have the wisdom of administrative collective resources in order to implement it for the highest good and the highest quality of life of the people. But basically, there is those who choose money and those who choose power. Personally, I need both. I need power and money, and that's what we need. As long as we do no harm, it's those things are actually good. For the French political system is a lot easier than the U.S. system, and you in America, the political system in America, it's like, whoa, very complicated. So it seems a lot easier in France. But a lot of those governing bodies are morally bankrupt, and there's very little that will be able to save from that. It's like the European Union. It's like a bureaucratic construct, because Europe without Russia, without Switzerland, without England is not really Europe. Europe is, but the future of Europe will be Europe will come out on top. I don't know the future of the European Union, but Europe will come out on top. And we're getting close to life-changing moments, like they were born is really an anniversary, and we're getting close to those times that the problem is that there is a couple of problems, that all the clones that were created are slowing down the program, and then a lot of people in humanity are ready to do anything to get along with the program, to continue their little life, to maintain the system in place. So we do need to have to find to intervene in some ways to transform the consciousness and to continue to work with the spirit to assist that, for they will not be able, they're going to really move into, as the energy of the planet increases and increases and increases and elevates itself, although humanity needs to be informed of that process of ascension in order to let go of what they believe to be the reality, to know that there is something better awaiting them, because if they think it's like beyond that which they know there is only oblivion, it's like it's normal, they're holding on. So it's like everything will change in grace or in chaos, and there will be both. There will be both the grace and the chaos. So it's like we try to align as much as possible to the way of grace and ease and joy. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I wanted to come and say hello, wish you a wonderful equinox. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and for your donations. It's very kind. And I wanted to, if you want a private session, you can send me an email. And I'm going to sing a song. I don't know if I should sing the same song that I sang in the French video. Yeah, I'm going to sing the same song. Oh no, it's another song, but it came out like this. It's a different song. And then finish up with some oracle to finish in music. It's a song of Queens. It's called We Will Rock You. Body, you're a boy, make big noise, playing in the streets, you're gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place. We will rock you. We will rock you. Body, you're a young man, hard man, shooting in the streets. You're gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, you big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Yay. Body, an old man, poor man, pleading in your eyes. You're gonna get home someday. You get peace someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Somebody better put you back in your place. Do it. We will rock you. Come on. We will rock you. Already louder. We will rock you. One more time. We will rock you. Yay. We will rock you. It's gonna rock, and so just put on your seat belt, put on your helmet, and just be ready for the great ride. It's going to be a great ride, but it's very important to make the choice to stay in peace, to stay in connection to your spirit, to your soul, to your guides, to the company of heaven. It is a challenge, and to allow others, to inform others, to pray for them, to continue to send them light, but to see whenever they're open to something that could assist them to provide this information, to provide that truth. And trust the whole plan. Everybody will be taken care of. Everybody is taken care of, and there is really nothing. It's only in the mind. It's because of the collective mind that there is all this shift that is needed. Once the mind is at peace, everything will be on the flow. The observer of the day is optimism. They're very optimistic in relationship to all that is coming. Look at the process as something necessary to expurge all kinds of cosmic debris. The highest wisdom is destiny, is to climb up the mountains of light. What we need to understand is patience. So things will only unfold at its own rhythm. There is so many dimensions that needs to be happening, and so many elements, so many people, everything is one, but God maneuvers that at its own pace, as fast as it's possible. But so what we need to do is overcome hesitation, to overcome doubts, to go beyond the fearful aspect of ourselves, to transmute those lower energy, and the outcome will be accomplishment. We're going to accomplish this transition. We're going to make this earth heaven that it is. It's and as the way to overcome hesitation is to be righteous, to be straightforward, to be honest, to be true, to align the truth. The truth can say the truth and goodness is something that stabilizes. As soon as there is a lie and unkindness, it creates an agitation. So continue to cultivate this sense of connection to your heart, and clear up your mind. For your mind needs to dominate your program of reality. Once we no longer allow the astral entity to pollute our mind with all kinds of useless thoughts, then we will be clear in our mind, and we'll be able, as well as unifying our energy, our collective energy for this transformation. It will move from the astral plane into the physical plane in the next decade, let's say. So we're going to see the end and the beginning for the disclosures will be coming as well. It is inevitable. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.